All right, and up next we got Makwan Amirkhani fighting Kamuela Kirk. Makwan coming in here, 32 years old, 5'10", 72-inch reach. And the comeback on Kirk, he's 27 years old, 5'10", with a 75-inch reach, so he's going to have a slight reach advantage here. Might try to use it. Let's see. So the last couple fights for Makwan shows him dropping a decision with Edson Barboza. And he did go full rounds. He did shoot for takedowns. He wasn't successful in many of them. But he was forced to stand with Barboza for that whole fight, which is impressive that he didn't get finished, I would say. That's the most I could put it there. Before that, he fought Danny Henry, and he did get the anaconda choke. He was fishing for it early on, and he ended up finding it. The fight before that, I know I'm trying to run through these, but the fight before that, Shane Burgos, he was like again, much like the Edson Barboza, he was shooting for takedowns, couldn't get him, and he was forced to stand with Burgos, and he paid the price for it, man, and ended up getting knocked out in the third round. Fight before that, he's alternating wins and losses here. The fight before that against Chris Fishgold, and this was back in 2019, he did get a second round anaconda choke. So the man's a specialist when it comes to fighting on the ground, man. He's a grappler. He does have a flying knee knockout over Andy Ogle early on in his career, which was super fast. So he is explosive. He is dynamic. He will strike if he has to, but like I said, when he's fighting anybody that's a decent striker or a high level striker, he definitely gets eaten up. So the comeback on Kirk, I honestly can say I've seen that one fight with Billy, and I haven't seen another one. So I'm gonna let Mark take this one over.
All right, so for this one, for Amirkhani, 16-5 coming in. He has one knockout to his record, 11 submissions, 4 decision wins. Amirkhani, to me, been watching Amirkhani for a while. He was training at SBG Ireland for a while. I think he did switch camps now. But Amirkhani, he's just the type of guy. He tires in fights. He throws good volume, but not a lot of heat behind them. Like I said, only one knockout to his record. He does have good wrestling, which leads to all of his submissions. 11 of those out of his 16 wins. This one I don't have like a confident pick in this fight. I'm a little scared of Amirkhani in later rounds to trust him. On the other side for Kirk, he most notably he had that fight on Dana White Contender Series where he just got destroyed by Billy Q. But Kirk did have some good performances on the regional scene. He put a lot of pressure on his opponents. He has a nice roundhouse. He works on the body a lot too, which I like. He loves to work that body, and he has actually dropped a couple people and finished them as well. But I do really like him, like his upside. He's 27 years old. It's hard to say because, like you said, there's not a ton of tape on him. But from what I have seen, he comes to give it to you. He comes to fight. And I think he's going to bring it to Amirkhani. Honestly, I think Kirk is going to be a live dog in here. They have Amirkhani at minus 240 and Kirk at plus 185. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it's just that I really like Kirk or I don't like Amirkhani, but I'm definitely picking Kirk on this fight.
Yeah, so I would have to take some time and actually look him up. But I looking over his resume, he has a win over Kevin Kroom a couple years ago. I know Kevin Kroom's turned a corner more recently, so I don't know if that was the Kevin Kroom of old. But I would have to definitely look into this one a little bit more. On paper, it looks like Amirkhani is alive for another submission. So man, let me do some more digging on this one. I'll get a pick for you guys. Check out the Twitter for sure. So
definitely, yeah. Kirk's never been tapped though. So that's one thing.
Oh no,
he's never.
That makes the props better.
Yeah, he's never been tapped. So it should be. This is gonna be a good fight, man. I think Amirkhani's in for a tough one here. But we'll see what happens.